Hari Om. Today, let us start the topic dielectrics and polarization. This comes under the chapter electrostatic potential and capacitance. In the previous topic, we had seen what is the behavior of conductors, or generally, first of all, we have classified substances into two types, conductors and non conductors, or conducting substances and non conducting substances. And we have also seen the behavior of conductors when they are placed inside an electric field. We also learnt about a phenomenon called as Faraday cage. So today, now let us learn something more about non-conductors or non-conducting substances. The non-conducting substances, as you know from the word itself, you can guess these are bad conductors. They can be classified into polar substances and non-polar substances, about which we will read in a bit more detailed. Polar substances are those substances which have some net dipole moment. Dipole moment you have already studied in the electric dipole chapter, that is, equal and opposite charges separated by some distance constitute a dipole moment. Or a negative charge, a positive charge, if separated through some distance, they are considered as a dipole. And what is its direction? It is from negative charge to positive charge. So polar substances are the substances which contain polar molecules or whose molecules have some polarity. Similarly, non-polar substances are non-polar in nature. That means they are neutral as a whole, we can say. For example, polar substances, some examples of polar substances are water, HCl, etc. How, we will see later on. Similarly, some examples of non-polar substances are hydrogen gas, carbon dioxide, etc. Now coming to polar substances. These polar substances are made up of polar molecules. So many polar molecules as a whole make a polar substance. Now what happens in these molecules is, suppose in every molecule you have some positive charges and some negative charges. In polar molecules, if you calculate the average position of the negative charges and the average position of the positive charges, both these averages don't lie at the same point. Think about it. If you calculate the average of all negative charges and if you calculate the average of all positive charges, and if both the averages lie at the same point, then the dipole moment will be zero, because the distance between average negative charge and average positive charge is zero. But in the case of polar molecules, it is not so. Hence I have written here, in these molecules the average position of positive charges and the average position of negative charges do not coincide, means they are apart from each other, and these molecules are not symmetrical in shape. Let us take for example water molecule. Water molecule looks something like this, as you know, H2O. So oxygen is bonded to two hydrogen atoms. Now as oxygen is an electronegative element, that is, if it is in a covalent bond, it will attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Hence it will gain some negative charge. And hydrogen in the other hand are positive charges. So now what we have to do is, we have to calculate the average of negative charges and the average position of positive charges. Since we have only one negative charge, so its average is the same, but we have two positive charges, so their average will be something that I have shown here. Now as you can see, the average position of negative charge and average position of positive charge do not coincide, means they are not on the same point. So we can draw a dipole. Dipole starts from negative charge to positive charge. So we have a dipole moment. These type of molecules are called as polar molecules. Alright. Now, do you remember this formula? I think we have already derived this. In watts, this is torque is equal to dipole moment into electric field. Now, what is its physical significance? Let's see about that. So what happens, suppose you have an electric field, a uniform electric field as I have shown here, and if you place some dipoles, the arrow marks represent dipoles, and if you place some dipoles at an angle with the electric field, they feel some torque, and that torque is given by that previous formula, that is P in cross E. The value of P, dipole moment, you are going to get from the dipole, and E is the value of electric field intensity. So they feel some torque. Now what does torque do? Torque rotates them in the direction of electric field. Alright, with this, let us see what happens with polar molecules. In polar substances, there are many polar molecules, and as we have seen, polar molecules are dipolar in nature. That means they constitute a dipole. Now, when there is no electric field, suppose this is a polar substance and there are many polar molecules. Each arrow mark represents a polar molecule. Arrow mark represents a dipole moment, and polar molecules have dipole moment. So each arrow mark represents a polar molecule. Now, when there is no external electric field, all these polar molecules are arranged in such a way that the net dipole moment is 0. Alright? But if we have an electric field, now just previously we have seen that when we place a dipole in the region of an electric field, it experiences some torque. So when electric field is there, they experience some torque and get aligned in the direction of electric field. Now see, all the polar molecules or all the dipole moments are in the same direction. Now is the dipole moment 0? So the net dipole moment is now not 0. There is a net total dipole moment. Alright. Now let us come to non-polar substances. Now these are made up of non-polar molecules, and in these molecules, how can you say that they are non-polar? Non-polar means the charges are cancelling with each other, or we can say that there is no dipole moment. So as we were calculating in polar molecules, here what might be happening? The average position of negative charge and the average position of positive charges will lie at the same point. So the length of the dipole will be 0, or dipole moment will become 0. So in these molecules, the average position of positive charges and the average position of negative charges coincides with each other, and hence no net dipole moment exists. These type of molecules are symmetrical in shape. Let's see an example of carbon dioxide molecule. As you know, here C is bonded with two oxygen atoms. Now oxygen being the more electronegative element, it is negatively charged, and carbon is slightly positively charged. Now since there is only single positively charged element present, so no need to calculate the average position of positive charges because it's just one. Now the average position of negative charges will be, where will it be? Exactly on the positive charge. So as a result, no net dipole moment exists because the length of the average position of positive charge and average position of negative charge, so the distance between them is 0. So dipole moment is charge into distance, so that also becomes 0. Alright. Now let us see what happens in the case of non-polar substances in the presence of an electric field. So as you can see in the diagram, we have two negative charges and two positive charges which constitute an atom. So these negative charges are constantly revolving around the positive charges, or we can say them as proton. Now due to the negative charge and positive charge, there are two dipole moments here. The left negative charge and left positive charge make one dipole, and the right negative charge and right positive charge make another dipole. But since these dipole moments are contradicting each other or against each other, they get cancelled, and we can say that no net dipole moment is there, and hence these are called as non-polar molecules. Alright, but if we bring an external electric field, then what will happen? As you know that in the presence of an electric field, if you place a charge, it experiences some force. So here there are three charges, two negative charges and one positive charge. So the negative charge will experience a force to the left and the positive charge will experience a force to the right. Now what happens? Now is the net dipole moment still zero? Let's see. The average position of the two negative charges will be something like this, and the average position of positive charges is the same because they are located at the same point. Now as a result of this, there exists a net dipole moment as I have shown here, from negative charge to positive charge. Alright, but as soon as we remove the external electric field, the induced dipole moment, now there was no dipole moment initially, but on the application of electric field a dipole moment has been generated. Such a dipole moment is called as induced dipole moment. But now again, as soon as we remove the electric field, charges regain their original configuration and the net dipole moment vanishes. So let us stop here today. We will continue the same part in the next video. Thank you.